A manager checks in with his ball club.
Jacobeaton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Jacobeaton.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Santiago Flores, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth. Ready for another shot now. Giuseppe Graves ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Eaton playing here in his age 31 season. He's in year one of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And here's Renato Nunez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a flare out toward right center. Cruz ranging into shallow right. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Nunez stands at second with 2 gone. A throw behind the runner at second, just keeping him close. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Count remains 2-2. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Pitch out, nothing doing. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 6-3 the final score today. Houston jumped out to an Jacobeaton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Jacobeaton.
Henry Tamori. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Both Sox find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Digging in to try it again, Dwayne Mullen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Look out. That shatters on impact. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. So standing in, Rico Guillen, and we'll see if he can have to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. Steered down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. Popped him up. Walters in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 12-9, the final in this one. The Stros used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Peter Silva. Jacobeaton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Jacobeaton.
Ready once again, Willie Ortega. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits.
He's got it, and the Astros have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And tonight's final, 7-3. Jacobeaton enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Leading off the inning, Micah Welch, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Jim Bowles. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. No balls and 1 strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Final strike for the Twins. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Eduardo Fabregas gets the win in.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Jacobeaton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Jacobeaton.
Ready for another chance? Ryan McMahon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Rosa has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in once again, Kenny Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A bouncer up the middle. Rosa up the middle. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darryl Messer, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Angels down to their last strike, down the third baseline. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Houston Astros wrote an important. Jacobeaton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Striding in to start the ninth, Sergio Crespo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Cruz ranges to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Roger Worth, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Roger Worth is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. In there for strike one, 0-1. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. The Astros put up 4 runs in the 7th. Jacobeaton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Up next for Minnesota, Willie Ortega. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Willie Ortega becomes the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rosa is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Up next for the Twins, second baseman, Herschel Standridge.
In now, Herschel Standridge. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Stros put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Gilberto Barrios earns the win, his second. Jacobeaton hammers down the save, his league-leading 20th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
One error. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs.
Boy, good job.
Jacobeaton enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Leading off the inning, Diego Guerrero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not a thing to do, even at home, when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So next to the plate for Texas, Claudio Saucedo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santander waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Bob O'Doul. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, Bob O'Doul.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Guerrero, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Tony Arthur. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Too low, 1-0.
1-0.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Eduardo Fabregas earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jacobeaton.